Guys, today we are going to be talking about pagination using Python. So pagination is just a common technique that is used to break a large set of data into smaller, more manageable chunks of pages. It is usually you can be used to make API calls. So let's take this for an example. Let's assume that we have a page. Let's say we're making an API call, and we are to be getting this list of items, and we are told to go to the current page, which is page 2. Page 2 is going to be the current page where we are going to display the items, and the page size is 3. We are told to print out the starting index and the ending index. Let's add something else. Let's say we are going to print out the items. That's the items within the range of the starting index and the ending index. So items in the index range. So we should know that when we see page, it means the current page. That is the page that we want to display the items on. And then page size is the number of items to be displayed on the page, which is the current page. So we create the function. Let's just call it get page, and it's going to take three parameters. That is first the item. That's the list of items that we want to pick up the items from. And then followed by the page, which is the page number, which is the current page. And then it's going to take the size of the page, which is page size. This yeah, let me deal with this. Yeah, so in order to get the starting index of the range, we create a variable called start. So we are going to save the starting index into start, and to get the starting index, first we are going to do this. We say page subtracted by 1, then we multiply it by the page size. So we subtract 1 from page because we know that when it comes to list deals with indexes, and indexes starts from 0 and not 1. And then to get the end index, just multiply page by page size. This will give us the end index. And then since we are told to print out the starting index and ending index, so first we print out the starting index. Then we print out the ending index. So we're supposed to print out the items in the index list. So let's say items or let's say new items. New items will now be equal to, so now we use the items and then we give it the start and the end. So as we already know, the start is the starting index and end is the ending index, and then we return the new item. This new item is going to contain the new list, which is going to contain the items that we want to display on the current page, which is page 2. So yes, so we call and print get page. What am I doing? Yeah, get page, and then we pass in items and then page, which is the current page or page number, and then the page size. So let's save and run. Okay, there's a typo. It will be new items. So oh, my bad. Okay, there you have it. So the starting index is 3 and the ending index is 6, and I said we have 3 items in the list, which is page size 3. So let me just paste this here. Yeah, so we see that the starting index is 3 and the ending index is 6. So if we count 0, 1, 2, so we start from the third one, which is the starting index, and then we count to 6, start from the 6th index. So that is it for this one. Now we can focus on this task. This is the first task. It says to write a function named index range that is going to take 2 integer arguments, page and page size, and then we should return a tuple of size, and the tuple should be just 2. That is 2 items in the top, which is start index and the end index, corresponding to the range of indexes to return in the list. What it means is that this function is going to return a tuple. We are going to have just 2 items in the tuple, and these items are the index, the range of index that we need to pick up from the page. So function name is index page, then they say it's going to take 2 parameters, which are page, which is the page number for current page, and then the page size, which is the size of the page. Then, because just from the previous example, we'll do the same thing. The starting index, we subtract 1 from the page number, and then multiply it by the page size. This will give us the starting index, and then the ending index, we just multiply page and the page size. And then don't forget that the pages represent the current page, and the page size represent the number of items that we want to display on the current page. So next we are to return a tuple of size 2, which is going to contain the start index and the end index. So we create a variable that is going to be a tuple. So the tuple is going to, this range tuple is going to contain the start and end, which is the start index and the end index. And then we return range tuple. This is going to return a tuple of 2 items. The first one will be the start, second one will be the end index. So we use this for testing. Let's save and run. There. So the first index is 0 and the last index is 7, which means same thing for this one. So if you find this helpful, please like and subscribe.